Hello everyone, we are Group 4 and our group topic is how do young women manage their jealousy. And our group member is Yu Ge, Wu Tong, Zhang Yue and Long Xirui. First, I will introduce the jealousy. Jealousy refers to a state of indifference, depreciation, rejection, and hostility that people have towards those who should be united in order to compete for certain rights and interests. One is serious. People will naturally have feelings of hatred. There are three manifestations of jealousy. The first one is obviously confrontational. The confrontational characteristics of jealousy are obviously aggressive, and the purpose of the attack is to reverse the image of the attacked. When young women are jealous of others, they often don't look at others' strengths, but are always picky about other people's faults. The second one is clear directivity. The directionality of jealousy is often produced among young women of the same level in the same era and in the same department, mainly because jealousy is an absolute egalitarian with extreme selfishness at its core. The last one is camouflage. Jealousy is despised by most people, so it's generally unwilling to show it directly, and it does everything possible to disguise it in an attempt to make it difficult to detect. If a young woman is jealous of one aspect of someone, but she dares not speak bluntly, she deliberately makes accusations or attacks on the other in a roundabout way.
This part is about the purpose of the presentation. How do young women manage jealousy, understand the dangers of jealousy, and what happens if you do not control it. Control jealousy requires putting other people's achievements in perspective to improve the quality of your life. First of all, you need self-discipline so that you will not be lazy like before. Lazy can do anything, control their desires, and they want to get their own to fight for. Or you may be jealous. Learn to adjust your state of mind. You will be jealous of others because your mind is not better. At their normal psychological development, they often cannot find their own shortcomings. More cannot accept the fact with a normal heart, cannot accept the merits of others. Like when they think someone is prettier than she is, and jealousy has great harm to people's psychological. Long time into jealousy will make people lose their reason, do something terrible, cause serious damage to the physical and mental health of individuals. Jealousy can make them more selfish and deplete their physical and mental energy, lead to various diseases, and reduce their ability to work. That will limit the scope and enthusiasm of their communication, direct impact on their positive spirit, and it's easy to get business and affect interpersonal relationships.
We have the format, and the first method is the live interviews, and many companies will use this ways. The interview asks some questions, and then judge whether they have the abilities of enter these companies, besides on the interviews of the answer. And the third is the phone interviews. It's a one-on-one, and its credit economic is not good, so people are more likely to use it. And phone interview is most money savings and time saving ways. And the third one is the radio interviews. And the radio interviews are very suitable for people in different cities in different countries, and when they need to the interview. And the typed interviews, we basically don't use and make this, but it's suitable for the serious stuff. So our group chose the video interview for these topics, and we have some steps. And the first step, we should find the right interview, because this topic has the age and gender requirement. And the third one, we should make some questions for our interview. And the third one, we should communicate with the interviews about the questions. And the next, we should fix the questions, because there may be some questions our interview do not want to answer. And next, we should make the times, and we should through the Q&A. I ask questions, the interviewers should answer. And the last one is very important. We should record these videos. Let's show you our group's video interview.
欢迎陆继超同学来到我们的采访。然后呢，因为我们这个主题是有关于年轻女人的嫉妒，然后就是关于这个如何管理自己的情绪，然后想采访你几个问题。然后第一个问题是，你觉得随着年纪的变化，你产生嫉妒的事物有变化吗？就是对事物对人的，
就是随着年龄的变化是吗？
对。
我觉得是会产生变化的。就比如说我小时候的时候呢，就会更加就是羡慕身边的人拥有一些更加物质性的东西，类似于小学的时候可能身边的人有一个漂亮的文具盒或者一件漂亮的衣服。但是随着年龄的增长呢，可能我会更加羡慕，甚至有些时候非常的就是倾慕于人家拥有一种很好的生活方式，或者说是一种很健康的生活态度，或者是我这段时间没有办法达到的他们所用的一些成就啊，就是更加精神向的东西。
让人倾诉自己的情绪吗？就是这是你排解和管理自己这个嫉妒情绪的一种方式，还是你有其他的方式？
我会把和朋友或者是家人倾诉作为一种我排解这种负面情绪的一种方式。其实除此之外呢，我也会比如说有些时候去健身房做做运动，或者听听音乐、看看电影，甚至于看一些比较搞笑的小视频或者是综艺节目等等，就是暂时将自己的注意力就是从沉溺于这种负面情绪就是排解开来。我认为都是一种可以缓解这种负面情绪的一些好的方法。
嫉妒情绪，然后可能会产生对自己产生一种不好的负面情绪的时候，首先我们就要转移注意力，就是先缓解。
我认为可以先转移一下注意力，就是稍微的缓解一下，就让自己不要过度的沉溺于这种负面情绪当中。
对于年轻的女孩如何管理情绪这个话题，你有什么建议要给年轻的女孩？
我认为第一点就是还是要让自己更加强大吧。就毕竟就是越强大的人，其实你的心理承受力和你的心理排解能力其实会优于你没有那么强大的时候的。
好的，谢谢彭丽潇接受我们的采访。
好的，谢谢。
欢迎彭佳怡同学接受我们的采访啊！你知道我们这个采访是有主题是管理自己的嫉妒的情绪，然后在年轻女人当中，那我想问你几个问题。然后第一个问题就是管理自己嫉妒情绪的方式嘛，除了就是和朋友交流以外，
其实会有。那很多时候我会开始找自己身上的优点，是我自己是通过我自己的能力挣钱，然后去买到一些我想要的东西。可能我现在不能买到他能够买到的东西，但是至少我买东西的钱是我自己挣来的，所以我会觉得说心理平衡，我甚至会为我自己感到骄傲。然后可能遇到那些很漂亮的女生，那我会觉得说她们很漂亮，但是这个是没有办法就是人为决定的。所以我会觉得说，那其实我也不赖呀，我其实走出去我也很自信啊，然后我也很喜欢我自己，所以我觉得自己喜欢自己就 OK 了。
好的。那让我们再深入探讨一下这个话题。你觉得年轻女人比其他年龄段的女人要更容易产生嫉妒吗？
我觉得可能一半对一半。像比如说在中国的话，其实年纪偏大一点的女士，她们比如说60年代的，她们其实受教育程度并不是特别的高。然后像现代的很多女性的话，其实就会慢慢开始理性，因为她们受教育程度在慢慢增高。年纪小的女生，她可能也会出现这种心理失衡，就是因为说她们年纪比较小，那她做事情可能不会考虑那么多后果。
那就是年轻女人如果不对自己的这种嫉妒情绪加以控制的话，会对社会和个人产生什么样的后果？
我觉得其实后果是会挺严重的。首先是他自己的这种心理健康确实是不是非常好的，同时他也会带动他周围的人心理失衡，会觉得生活在一个很压抑的情况下，所以这个首先对大家个人而言是对心理不健康的。那其次对于社会的话，可能如果他没有把这种嫉妒心理调节好，那他可能就会促使他走上这种犯罪的道路。
Finally, let me conclude. In many people's impression, jealousy is a girl thing. It seems that women are endowed with the right to jealous because they are more sensitive and emotional. Effective study found that men and women were jealous about the same frequency in intimate relationships, but in different ways. We think the main reason why girls are more likely to jealous is the girls prefer to show jealousy to others through word and action, especially some young girls. They don't know how to deal with this emotion. They can't face jealous and admit their problems, but they just want their status function in various ways. For example, they will try to roll friends. Unconsciously, they value the achievement of friends and so on. How to deal with jealousy in friendship? Jealousy is actually a constructive and destructive force. We can use this energy to better maintain the relationship and give fun play to its constructive side. As for whether it can disappear jealousy, my answer is no. Why? Because jealousy is innate and instinctive. It can't be overcome. Of course, jealousy is a good thing, because only jealousy can start imitation. In my opinion, jealousy is a good thing, because jealousy is a source of motivation. Only when jealousy is born can you have the motivation to imitate it. However, if you have to master the degree between jealousy and jealousy, you can improve yourself by being jealous of others. Thank you for your watching. That's all.